Welcome to the third episode of PSLE Math series on ABCD. In this PSLE Math series, we will be going through questions that PSLE students might find it difficult to solve. Today, we'll be going through question 1 of worksheet 2. Remember, you will be able to find the link to the Google Docs for this question in the description below. So, let's get started. A shopkeeper had some markers in red and blue. If 50 red markers and 25 blue markers were sold each week, there would be 500 red markers left when all the blue markers were sold. If 25 red markers and 50 blue markers were sold each week, there would be 800 red markers left when all the blue markers were sold. How many red and blue markers did the shopkeeper have at first? So method 1, we are going to use the trial and error method. Okay, so we are going to form up this table. Okay, so this table will write down the number of weeks over here. Weeks. Okay. Then in the first scenario, 50 red and 25 blue will be sold each week. So in the first week, we have 50, 25. In the second week, we'll just multiply everything by 2. In the third week, we'll multiply this by 3. Okay. Then in the second scenario, 25 red and 50 blue were sold. Then we'll put 25, 50. Then we'll do the same method, which is times 2, then times 3. Since all the blue marbles were sold, it means that the number of blue marbles in both cases should be the same. So we'll consider the case where it's 50, 50, 100, 100, 150, and 200. Okay. Just a side note, we have already do the calculation beforehand, so we actually stop at week 8 and week 4. Okay, but we explain to you how we should do it. So the first thing, we should actually calculate the first week, and we realize that the number does not match. So when we do this step, we realize that the number matched. So we know that this is one case. Okay, then we calculated when blue is 50, which is our first case. In the first case, it will be 100 red plus 500 left, which gives us 600 red. Okay, in the second case, we have 50 red plus 800 left. Oh, it's 25. Okay. So we should have 825. And we realize that the number does not match. That's why this is not the answer, because the number of red marbles are not the same. Okay. After we calculate this, we'll do the second one. We realize this is 100. So we'll do until here becomes 100 as well. So for 100, we realize that the number of red bubbles in the first case is 200 plus 500, which gives you 700. And the second scenario is 550 plus 800, gives you 850. The number does not match again, so we actually go on to the next one, which gives us 150, 150. In this case, it will be 300 plus 500, which gives you 800. And over here is 75 plus 800, gives you 875. And this two, the answer didn't match as well. So we'll go on to the next one, which is 200. Okay. So for 200, it will be 400 plus 500. 400 plus 500, which gives us 900. Then over here is 100 plus 800, which gives us 900. Okay, in this case, because number of red marbles is the same, we can conclude that thus there should be 200 blue and 900 red. Okay, alternatively, we can try the second method. Okay, so in the first scenario, it will be 50 red, 25 blue, 500 red left. In the second scenario, it's 25 red, 50 blue, and 800 left. The difference in the number of marbles left will be 800 minus 500. 800 minus 500, which will give us 300. red. Okay, then in the second, we consider such that the number of blue marbles will be the same because these are sold out. Okay, in 2 weeks, we'll sell 100 red and 50 blue. In 1 week, we'll sell 25 red and 50 blue. So the difference between number of red marbles sold will be 100 minus 25, which should give us 75 red. So for every 50 blue marbles, with 50 blue marbles, there will be 75 red marbles extra in the first case. So using a timeline, okay, so this is initially, then if we sell 50 blue marbles, 50 blue, okay, we realize that you have 75 red extra, correct? So for the next 50 blue, it'll be 75 times 2. It'll be 75 times 2, which gives you 150 marbles. Then in the next 50, you will have 225 red, and the next 50 marbles, there'll be 300 red. Then you will realize that in 4 weeks time, you have exactly 300. So you take 4 weeks to accumulate enough red marbles to form the difference. Therefore, we can conclude that in the first method, you will take 2 weeks and you will take 4 cycles. Therefore, you will need to have 8 weeks because the 2 cycles repeat 4 times, okay? Then you will be able to calculate that is 8 times 25 blue, which is 200 blue, and 8 times 50 plus 500 red, which gives you 900 red. Okay, in the second method, it will be 1 week, 4 cycles, which is 4 weeks. Then you have 4 times 50 blue, which gives you 200 blue, and 4 times 25 plus 800 red, which gives you 900 red. Therefore, in this case, you'll be able to tell that there is 200 blue marbles and 900 red marbles. Okay, so the answer in both cases will be the same there, here and here. Okay, so this is question number 1. Okay, there are 2 more questions available in the worksheet. This is question number, okay, and there's 2 more questions. This is question 2, and the answer is 180 pink, 640 yellow. Then this is question number 3. The answer is 280 bread and 410 cake. Currently, we do not plan to upload the solution for question 2, but we will be uploading the solution for question 3 soon. Okay, do feel free to drop us an email if you have any challenging question. We also welcome email that provide feedbacks on how we can improve. Currently, we are still reviewing whether to upload the video for question 2. Do share with us your opinion in the comment section below, or you can drop us an email at froma2z@abcd@gmail.com, or you can DM us at Instagram at froma2z@abcd. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed it and also mastered something. Here's Miss J signing off. Bye bye!